are making our own version of mushroom stroganoff. We have mushrooms, we have garlic, we have red pepper flakes, we have salt, we have sour cream, butter, we have olive oil, and we have some pasta and a little bit of spinach because it needs to be used up. Dude!
I did.
It's still going.
Well, it has a delay.
It's still going.
Is it on?
Did the battery die?
Hold on.
Because the thing's not running.
Must have flipped it or something.
First thing we're going to do today is cut up the onion. And I'm not an expert at cutting up the onion, so I'm going to take the onion and have it started and then have it finished. Yes, I'm not very good at cutting up things, but I'm just going to chop crazily and then put some butter and olive oil in the pan and then saute this for a few minutes and add the mushrooms.
Oh, and viewers, do not try this at home.
Yes, do not try this at home, says Anonymous. I'm just crying because that's what I do with onions. I love to eat them and they don't love us to eat them. Butter. And I'll also add a little bit of olive oil as the butter's melting. And then I'm going to rinse off the mushrooms and add them in just a couple of minutes. This is happening. We're going to turn on the water to get it started to boil. We're just stirring the onions just for a minute as it's lightly sauteing. We kind of want to caramelize them a little bit, not brown them too much. Though I tend to always brown them, so we're learning to be a little bit better with our gas oven. Not the mushrooms, I know there's a lot of controversy about it, but just something I've always done is just give them a nice rinse and then throw them in. Alright, so I'm just going to add the mushrooms and just let them saute while we're waiting for the water to cook. And I'll add a little bit of salt and pepper and some red pepper to give it a little flavor. So while the mushrooms are sauteing, I'm just going to make a quick salad with some apple, tomato, cucumber, some arugula, and probably put some almonds and just some balsamic and vinegar for the dressing. So see, the mushrooms and the onions are softening quite nicely. Alright, so Anonymous figured you should see us stirring the mushrooms again. We want to make sure they don't burn, but they're cooking quite nicely. I'm just tossing the salad. I've got the almonds and the tomatoes and the apple and the cucumber and some balsamic and some olive oil with a little salt and pepper. So I'm adding some garlic. I don't know how much it is. I just like a lot of garlic, so I just do a nice dollop, and stir it in, and then I'll add some red pepper in just a second. I'm going to add the red pepper now, just to give it a little flavor, because my daughter is not very exciting. And then a little salt.
Oi!
Anonymous, be quiet. And then we are going to add just a little black pepper also. And I'm just turning it down too a little bit because it's starting to be done, I think. And the water just started boiling, so I'll add the pasta to the water. And I didn't tell you guys, but we also made bread earlier. We have no idea how it's going to come out. My bread maker has not been working very well.
Unscripted?
Yes, we're the unscripted cooking show. All right. The water's boiling, and I'm going to add the pasta. We're not going to eat all the pasta tonight, but my daughter loves just buttered pasta and stuff for lunches, so we're going to cook the whole bag and have the rest over the week. So I'm going to start adding the cream cheese, and I have like a half a container of sour cream, so I'm just going to add that to use it up. So we don't really make a lot of things with cream and cream cheese, but don't remember why we had this stuff. I made something and I need it. Half a container. So we're just gonna make it, and then I'm gonna add, once this cooks, I'll probably turn it up a little bit more. And then I'll put in a little bit of well, not a little bit, all the spinach so we can use it up. And it'll probably make it look ugly, but it'll taste good. Yeah, we probably should have had 2 containers of mushrooms to do this because it definitely needed a little bit more. My daughter's a vegetarian, so we don't use meat. But I think once we add the pasta, it'll fill it up a bit. I'm gonna add the spinach now, and I'm just gonna let it wilt into the sauce. And I'm gonna put the lid on top. So here we'll just let it wilt down until the pasta's done, which should just be a few minutes.
Maybe no time at all.
So we're gonna take the bread out. Hopefully it'll come out within the next minute or so. Yay, it came out. Perfect. It's very hot. So we will put that out to the side. So the spinach has wilted, and I'm just gonna stir it in. And then I'm gonna dump the pasta out and put half the pasta into the sauce. My sink is a little small and pan is a little big.
The pan is a little big. We have to sink small. Sink small.
Woo!
Or I mean, the sink is big.
Not when I'm trying to get my head in there. All right, so I'm gonna add a half the pasta. And then I'm gonna put some oil on the other half so it doesn't get too hard. Okay, I just tried a little bit. It needs just a little more salt. And a little more pepper. I had to redo that because my husband started talking while I was cooking about voting, because everybody should vote. But I added a little salt and a little bit more pepper. So it's a little bland, but I can't make it too spicy because of my daughter. And I probably could have added some basil or something, but I don't love that. So, anonymous husband, what do you think of the food?
It's great.
An anonymous husband really did not want to participate in this video. Is it bland, like the daughter
No, it's
likes?
got a great amount of spice, but not too much.
All right. And you haven't tried the bread yet, but we know bread always tastes. Anonymous child, what is your viewpoint of the food?
I think it's okay, but next time do like a tiny bit less red pepper.
Okay, but other than that, it tastes good?
Yes.
Okay. So now it's my turn to taste it and see. My husband says he tasted a lot of the red pepper. Anonymous child said she tasted a lot of red pepper. I taste no red pepper. It has a nice flavor, but it definitely is probably closer to the bland side. So maybe that's what our channel will be called, the bland side, when you have a 10-year-old. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day.